And then he was like, man, I thought me and you was friends. I said, nigga, I don't even know you.
Doesn't he know you stabbed the man 12 times in the ring before?
You know what I mean?
New Jack, what happened there? When you stabbed the guy 12 times.
He punched me. He punched me in the eye like twice.
He spotted you.
Yeah, then
while you're working.
Right.
You guys are working.
Right.
And you guys, who's going over? You or him?
I was.
Easy, New Jack. He just flipped out a switchblade.
And I've always had this. I've always had this in my pocket when I go to the match, when I go to the ring.
Well, how do you carry that in your pocket?
Oh, dude.
New Jack. New Jack, easy.
I started stabbing him.
You're not
with
listening. Realize we don't want no problems here, okay?
You know what I mean?
Are you going to stab us?
No, but see, I always, like, when I go to the ring.
Because I got my gun right back here.
That's okay.
All right.
But when I go to the ring, I always keep this. It's always been in my pocket.
All right, so let me ask
you a
question.
Big ass.
No, hold on, New Jack.
That's
I know a little something about the business.
Right.
Who's the heel and who's the baby at this point? You and him are working. You and this guy are working. You're probably the heel. He's probably the baby.
No.
All right, you're the baby. He's the heel.
Right.
All right. You guys got a program worked out, and you're going over.
Right.
You probably, since you're the heel, since he's the heel, he might be calling the deal. He says, "I'm going to give you a couple.
No, actually, what happened was the guy had never had a match before in his life.
So he's all blown up. He's all blowed up.
He's telling me before the match.
You should be calling a match at the point,
before the match, I'm trying to tell him what we're gonna do. He was like, "All right, don't worry about it. We'll just handle it out when we get in the ring."
Did you call the shot?
I was trying to
tell him to get heat.
You know what I mean? I was trying to tell him what to do in the match.
Right.
And as soon as we locked up, he backed me up in the corner and he punched me in the eye.
So you guys lock up. You lock up, and you got some kind of deal. Whatever you're gonna do.
We locked up.
Throw him in the corner.
He backed me. But I'm just saying he walked me back to the corner,
which is good.
And I told him, I said, throw a punch. And he threw one, but he threw it, and he followed through with it.
All right.
So connected.
Well, no, hold on. Which being a green guy would be a problem, but you could see it through. But the second one's what got you pissed.
Right.
Right. The first one, kid didn't know what he's doing.
Right.
Second one,
right.
We got problems.
Right. So, and then he tried to go up under me. He tried to run up under me and scoop me, and dip me. And I saw that, and I felt that coming, so I kind of set out on it. And when I did, I hooked him. And I had his head between my arms, yeah. And you can see it on tape. I'm going for my pocket.
There's no need to go for the blade now.
Hold on. Do you keep your knife in your boot or your pocket?
No, the pants that I wear, they're fatigues.
Like cargo deal?
Yeah, they're like fatigues, so they got a pocket on the side.
Right, so you go and get your knife.
So I took it out, and I started stabbing him. And I cut him.
Where'd you stab him at?
Everywhere.
First one.
12 times.
12 times. Now, did the boys run in and save? What happened there? What was the finish?
No, actually,
that's a hell of a finish.
Actually, one of the guys tried to come out and stop it, and I was so coked up and pissed at the time, I wasn't going.
Is this on tape? Can we see it on tape? Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Spice, see if you can find it on YouTube.
Well, I was watching some of his stuff earlier. I was watching the one where you threw Vic Grimes. Is that the one? Yeah, you threw him 50 feet off a skyscraper. Were you trying to kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
No wonder you're not working nobody. Everybody's afraid to work you.
Because see, Big Grimes that fell on me a few years before that.
Right. Yeah, he had messed with you.
I didn't have a problem with him falling on me.
Right.
You know what I mean? The problem I had was he started bragging about it, about me being hurt. Okay, so once I found out he was bragging about it and telling people, yeah, I tried to do it, then that's when I said I was going to get him. So when he went to XPW and started working for him, I started working a program with him. And then finally we built it up to a scaffold match.
And then you could toss him.
So the loser, we...
Could he not bragged about,
Hey, I'm not in right now, but if you leave a name and number...
I'm trying to give Brian equal opportunity to defend himself.
Right.
And to see what his side of the story is. Brian's a friend of mine. I don't want to heat with him.
Oh, so y'all friends?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, through Hogan we've hung out, yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
And
right now I'm your friend.
Well, no, I mean...
you got to switch blade.
No, I'm not... Hold on. New Jack certainly appreciates that I'm just going to stay on the fence here. I've not edited your story and told you couldn't tell your story.
Right.
I just want to hear his side of the deal. I have seen the drunken, belligerent knobs. Believe me, I have.
Right.
I've wanted to punch him myself many a times.
Right.
I can certainly understand where he frustrated you. I don't got a problem with your story. I wish you wouldn't have punched him the third time when he put his hand out. maybe just kind of pushed him off you. But that's you. I can't tell you what to do.
Dude, when it comes to fighting, it's just like one of the guys years ago. He calls himself Dances with Dudley. We was in the ring and I accidentally punched him in the nose.
Not Bubba Dudley.
Huh?
Not Bubba Dudley.
He was before Bubba. Bubba hadn't came along yet.
Bubba's cool. I love Bubba.
Right, Bubba's okay. But he hadn't came along yet.
Right. This is before Bubba.
And the guy, I clotheslined him and hit him in the face. I didn't mean to. And I told him, I'm saying, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Well, I said, give me a receipt, which, for people that don't know what that means.
That
means you can get me back. So he got me back.
But most guys won't. Most guys be like, hey, it's just...
so he got me back, and he kept getting me back. So I'm like, okay, now you done got me back now. We ought to be even by now.
All right, let's get this thing on.